right. Hello. I am taking our yoga practice outside again today. So I won't be playing any music, so you're welcome to have your own music playing or just enjoy whatever nature noises are gonna happen around me. Make sure for this practice you have either a block of some kind, or if you don't have a block, then any sort of blanket or towel, and just have it rolled up just like this and just setting to the side. We are gonna get started here. So we're actually gonna start in child's pose today. So have those big toes touching, let those knees come out just wide as comfortable, and then reach those arms out in front and just slowly melt your heart and your forehead down to your mat. Start to connect with your breath here. Deep breaths in through the nose and out the nose. Take this time to just bring all your focus inward. Just try and let go of everything around you. Let any distractions just disappear. Right now, all that matters for the next hour is just what you are doing here on your mat. Continue to take those full breaths in your child's pose. And then on your next inhale, slowly come up to tabletop. Hands come underneath the shoulders, knees come underneath your hips. Take a moment here, just kind of move those hips side to side. You can straighten out one leg and then the other. And then you can go through a few cat-cows, inhaling as you let the belly drop, lifting the chin. And then exhaling, rounding through the upper back, bringing your chin to your chest. Just following your breath here, whatever feels good in your body. Leo thinks it's a good time to chew a bone right by the camera. You don't need to do that right now. All right, take a few more cat-cows. And then come back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and curl your toes under. And let's make our way to down dog. Send those hips up to the sky. Just pedal out those feet. Drop one heel and then the other. Take a deep breath in, raise your right leg to the sky, stack those hips, bend the knee. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out, and then just return back to your down dog. Other side, inhale, raise that left leg up tall, stack those hips, bend that leg. to your down dog. From your down dog, you're just going to shift forward into a plank. Shoulders over those wrists. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Top of the feet, press down. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Come up to tabletop. And then exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Continue to pedal out those feet. And then on your inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Again, bend the knees, stack the hips, opening up to the right. Take an inhale and then exhale, step that foot between your hands and let your back knee lower down. Go ahead and lift your chest. Let your hands rest on top of your thigh and just gently move those hips forward and back. And then let those hands come down to your mat. Right foot will walk to the right edge of your mat. Inner foot lifts up so knee goes out to the right slightly. Just have those hands right underneath your shoulders, pressing into your mats. Take a few breaths right here, gently bringing those hips down towards your mat. Now go ahead and walk that right foot back to the center of your mats. Curl those back toes under, lift your back knee. From here, you're gonna walk your hands to the left edge of your mat. Pivot that front foot, all 10 toes point to the left, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Take a moment here, just whatever feels good, maybe bend from side to side. Just let that upper body hang heavy. You can shake the head, yes and no. And then you're just going to walk those hands back towards your right foot. Step back to a plank. Deep breath in and exhale, lower down to your belly. Top of the feet press down. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips, opening up to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, gently step between the hands. Back knee lowers. Lift your chest and place those hands on top of your thigh. Gently move those hips forward and back. And then go ahead and place those hands down on your mat. Walk your foot to the left edge. Inner foot lifts up, knee goes out to the right slightly. Hands right underneath those shoulders. Take a few breaths right here. Now go ahead and walk that foot back to the center of your mat. Curl those back toes under, lift that back knee. And then walk the hands over to the right. Hi, Leo, what are you doing? Walk those hands over to the right. And then come back to that wide-legged forward fold. Again, just whatever feels good here. You can move back and forth. And then go ahead and walk those hands back towards your left foot. Step back to your plank. Deep breath in and exhale. Come down to your belly. Point those toes. Inhale, lift up cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes and make your way to down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Here from your down dog, walk those hands back towards your feet. You're at a forward fold at the back of your mat. Take a moment, just hang heavy, maybe grab those elbows and just sway back and forth. You grab those elbows, release those hands down to your mat. Inhale, just rise up halfway, creating a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands together at your hearts. All right, this is where we're gonna grab either block or blanket. So either way, if you're using a blanket here, what we're going to be doing is taking that block or blanket and squeezing that right between your inner thighs. So it really doesn't matter what you have, just as long as you have something that can squeeze those inner thighs. We're activating those inner thigh muscles, those adductors, okay? Also make sure that whatever object you have is just flush with the front of those thighs, because we're going to be coming onto our belly with this still here. All right, so you're taking your block, squeezing into that block, engaging those inner thigh muscles. Take an inhale, reach those arms up to the sky, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, just rise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, come up to chair. Keep squeezing that block. Just send those hips back. Reach those arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to walk to the front of your mat, coming into a plank. Keep engaging those thighs. Squeeze that block. Take an inhale and then exhale, lower down to your belly. You can point those toes. Inhale, lift your chest cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes. Inhale to either tabletop or plank. Exhale, down dog. Should still have that block or blanket right between those inner thighs. From your down dog, walk those hands back towards your feet. Forward fold, back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, arms up, hips sink back. Deep breath in. Hold your exhale. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're going to go through that 2 more times, keeping that block right where it is. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk forward into your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, down to your belly. Top of the feet, press down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes, make your way to down dog. As you exhale, walk those hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, arms up, hips drop back. One full breath here. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time through. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out to your plank. On your exhale, lower down to your belly. Top of the feet, press down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Curl your toes, make your way to down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk those hands back towards your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up to chair. Send those hips back. Let your hands come together at your heart. Really squeeze into your block or blanket. Make sure those knees stay behind the toes. Good. Let's take 2 breaths in this chair, nice and strong. One more exhale. And inhale, stand up tall, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome job. Go ahead and remove whatever you had. Shake those legs out. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out to your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Your choice, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs can come off your mat. Heart forward, shoulders back. And then exhale into down dog. With those big toes touching, let those knees come down to your mat, wide as comfortable, and just sink back into your child's pose. Take a few deep breaths right here. On your next inhale, rise back up to tabletop. And then exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in, raise your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, gently step between your hands, pivot that back foot, and we're gonna rise up to warrior 2. You're bending into that front leg, back foot is parallel with the short edge of your mat. Take an inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale back to your warrior 2, straighten that front leg, and exhale into triangle. Left arm reaches to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back up. Keep that front leg straight. Pivot those toes, so now the toes point out, heels in, but you're facing the left edge of your mat. Inhale as those arms reach up to the sky, and exhale, sink down into horse pose. Stay here a moment. Feel those heels pressing into your mat. Try and push the knees back behind you. Keep the chest lifted, head is over your heart, heart in line with your hips. Take a deep breath in, hold on your exhale. Inhale, stand up tall, reach up to the sky. Point those toes forward and exhale, fold forward into our wide-legged forward fold. Just let that upper body hang heavy. Have your weight more in the front of your feet. And then from here, just walk those hands to that right foot. Step back to your plank, your choice. Drop belly to cobra, or maybe lower halfway chaturanga to upward facing dog. And then exhale, we'll all meet in down dog. Take a deep breath in, raise your left leg up tall. Exhale, step between the hands, pivot that back foot. Inhale up, warrior two. Relax those shoulders, feet root down. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale back to your warrior two, straighten that left leg, and exhale into your triangle. Try and have that heart open to the sky. Take an inhale, rise back up. Front leg stays straight. Pivot that left foot, toes out, heels in. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart, sink down into your horse. Take a few breaths right here. Strong legs. Feel those feet rooting down, but you're extending up through the crown of your head. Take one more inhale. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, straighten those legs, reach up tall. Point those toes forward, and then exhale, forward fold. You can either let those arms come down to your mat, or maybe grab those elbows. Let your upper body hang heavy, and just sway back and forth. Straight to down dog. Here in your down dog, just take a full breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, raise that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step between the hands, pivot that back foot, and rise up, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. As you exhale, straighten that front leg and lower that right hand down into your triangle. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, stand up nice and tall, front leg straight. Pivot those feet, toes out, heels in. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, sink down to your horse. Good, inhale, stand up tall, reach up tall. Exhale, sink low. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, lower down. Take one breath here in your horse. Good, inhale, reach up to the sky. Point those toes forward and exhale, forward folds. From here, either grabbing onto your shins, your ankles, or maybe your big toes. Allow those elbows to come out towards the short edges of your mat. And just melt that heart down towards your mat. Take a deep breath in. Bring those hands to the hips and very slowly stand all the way up. Reach those arms up to the sky. As you exhale, pivot that front foot. Come back to your warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step back to your plank, your vinyasa, and we'll meet in down dog. From your down dog, inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. As you exhale, step between your hands, pivot that back foot, rise up, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. As you exhale, straighten that left leg, left hand rolls down that left leg into your triangle. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. As you inhale, come back up. Front leg stays straight, pivot those feet, toes out, heels in. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, sink down into your horse. Good, inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, lower down, 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, lower down, hold it here. Can you get just a little bit lower? Deep breath in. Hold your exhale. Good, inhale, straighten those legs, point those toes forward, and exhale, forward fold. Again, either grabbing on to the shins, ankles, or those big toes. Let those elbows come out wide. Let your head hang heavy. And just let gravity do the work. Take a deep breath in, hands come to your hips, very slowly stand all the way up. Point those left toes to the front of your mat, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down to your mat, step back to plank, your vinyasa, and we'll meet in down dog. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, walk those feet up to meet your hands, forward fold, top of your mat. From here, walk those feet as wide as your mat. Have those toes out, heels in. We're going to start to make our way into a yogi squat. So you're going to start to lower those hips down towards your mat. If those heels lift up, that is okay. You can even take a block and have a seat on your block if you can't go down too low. Or maybe those heels, they do touch your mat. And then wherever you are, try and lift up those hands. Bring the hands to your heart. Have those elbows pressing into your inner thighs. Let your tailbone feel heavy down towards your mat. And lift up through your chest. Wherever you are in this pose, just come back to your breath. This can be a tough one, so just breathe through it. Do what you can. Let's take one more round of breath here in our yogi squat. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Bring your hands down onto your mat. Use those legs, strong legs. Push up, straighten those legs. Walk those feet in a little bit. Shake out those legs and just hang heavy. Take an inhale, very slowly stand all the way up. Reach up tall, full body stretch. And then exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Just take a full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to your plank. Last vinyasa here, and we'll meet in down dog. From your down dog, bring your big toes together and lower down into your child's pose. Sit back towards those heels, sink that chest down. Take a moment here, notice how your child's pose feels now compared to the beginning of class. Maybe you can sink a little lower, do those hips feel a little bit more open. Just come back to your breath. And on your next inhale, slowly come on up to tabletop. And go ahead and swing those legs around. Let's come into a seat. Have that right leg straight, but spilling off the right edge of your mat. And bring that left foot in towards your body. Sitting up nice and tall, take that left arm, reach up and over towards those right toes. Try and keep that chest open to the sky. On your next inhale, come up through center. Go ahead and switch legs. Let that left leg straighten out, spilling off the left edge of your mat. Deep breath in as you reach that right arm up and over towards those left toes. Tilt the head so you're looking up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, come back up to center. This time we're going to come into our full wide-legged forward fold. So let both legs straighten out. Wide is comfortable. This can be another tough one. Those inner thighs are always can be a little tight. So just make sure here you're keeping the knees and the toes pointing up to the sky. So try not to let the legs rotate inward. If anything, try and think about rotating those legs out or back behind you. You can stay right here. This might be enough of a stretch for you. Or if possible, maybe start to walk those hands forward. Still being mindful of keeping the knees and toes pointing up. Just go far as comfortable. We're going to be here for a few breaths. So best you can, just try to relax into the pose. Use your breath here. Send your breath all the way down into your hips, into those thighs. With every exhale, feel yourself relax a little deeper into the pose. We'll take 3 more breaths right here. If you folded forward very slowly, start to lift the chest, walk those hands back in towards your body. One leg at a time, bring one leg in and then the other. And go ahead and just windshield wiper those knees back and forth. And now let's go ahead and make our way onto our backs. You can roll back and forth a little, just hug those knees in towards your chest. We're gonna do one last little exercise to really work on engaging those inner thighs. So go ahead and come to stillness on your back. Let your feet come down. You're gonna take one foot, cross at the ankles, but try and have those toes pointing towards the front of your mat, and we're squeezing those inner thighs together. So just imagine if you had your block or blanket between those inner thighs. We're engaging those muscles, squeezing everything into the midline. With both feet pressing into your mat, have your hands at your sides. Take an inhale, lift those hips up to the sky, and then exhale, lower back down. Good, again, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower. Keep that going, keep squeezing those inner thighs nice and tight. Just follow your breath. Just lifting those hips up high as you can. Two more. One more, then we're gonna switch the cross of those legs. Lift those hips, lower down, switch the legs, other foot crosses over. Continue to squeeze those inner thighs together. Inhale as you lift, exhale, lower. Keep that going. This is our last bit of work, and then we'll really cool and stretch it out. Got two more. One more, keep squeezing. And then exhale, release. Awesome job, uncross those legs, windshield wiper those knees back and forth. And then with those feet together, let those knees drop out wide. Hands can either rest over your belly or just at your sides, coming into bound angle. Nice stretch through those inner thighs. Just let gravity do the work. Just let those legs feel heavy. Take a deep breath in. Slowly bring those knees together. You can bring the knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock a little side to side. We did a lot for those inner thighs today, so let's just counteract that. Stretch out the outer hips a little. Bring your left foot down to your mat. Figure 4, right ankle over the left thigh. You can stay right here, or that left foot can come off your mat, and just pull those knees in towards your chest. You have that left foot lifted. Go ahead and gently place it back on your mat. Switch legs, left ankle over the right thigh. And then option to lift that right foot up and just pull those knees in towards your chest. If you lifted up that right foot, gently bring it back down, release the left. Hug both knees to your chest again. This time, let those knees come out wide. You can either continue to hold on to the knees or the shins, or maybe reach through the legs for the outside of your feet for happy baby. Soles of the feet point up, knees come up towards your armpits. The feet are trying to push up to the sky, but those hands are pushing down on your feet. Feel that low back pressing into your mat. And then whatever feels good here, you could rock side to side. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. And then go ahead and take this time for any other final movements. Any last stretches you feel your body needs before we allow ourselves to completely relax. As you begin to feel ready, you can start to release everything down to your mat. Let the legs straighten out. Walk those shoulders together underneath you just to lift the chest slightly. Let your arms rest at your sides. And just relax through every muscle. Just allow yourself to feel heavy on your mat. No more effort is needed. Now now is the time to rest the body and the mind. Just let your breath become natural. And just give yourself this moment of complete stillness as we come into our final pose, Shavasana. body by wiggling your fingers and toes. You can roll your head from side to side. While taking a deep breath in, reach both arms overhead for a full body stretch, fingertips to toes. And then go ahead and roll onto one side while keeping those eyes closed. Gently push yourself up and make your way into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together at your heart. Take this moment, just soak in everything you're feeling right now in this moment. Notice how your body felt in this practice. Notice how your mind feels right now. Now let's take one final breath here, all together on our mats. So begin to take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale out your mouth. Gently lower your chin down towards your chest. You can gently blink your eyes open. Take this moment, give yourself a little thanks for taking the time to show up on your mat, to just do something for you. And I thank you all for joining me today. Namaste.